I don't need any more good ideas from men who think retributively. That doesn't save the world. What I'm convinced is going to be transformative right now is sons and daughters, fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters who have built their foundation upon sacrificial love,
Yeah.
who have made love as the highest goal, as the evidence of Christ within me. And then reconciliation is the ultimate goal that we're walking through. And what I do in this book, I look at some of our doctrines, because here's what I've discovered: separation and abandonment are baked into that's what religion is. Every religion has it. We're far away and God is here, and often he's angry. And what can we do to get to him? And
Yeah.
Jesus just revealed that no, God stepped inside of us, and it's Christ within us, and he's already here. He's within every human being. I believe he's within every human being on the planet, but we're awakening to this. We're repenting to this. So I revisit some of the doctrines that have separation baked in. In this book, I look at hell, and I don't look at hell as though it doesn't exist. I look at hell through the lens of reconciliation. What does hell look like? Through a God on a cross reconciling, not punishing. If this isn't punishment, if God doesn't do punishment, which is really what I'm getting at. But I'm running at this thing right here, that God is love, that love is sacrificial, that it's timeless, it is before and it is after, that time isn't bigger than God, and then I'm running at the idea that there's one thought, that God was in Christ reconciling us to himself, inviting us over and over, and then I'm looking at some of the doctrines, some of the places where we have made dualistic thinking, where when you do transactional retributive thinking, you can't help but do good versus evil, for or against, us and them, and it's happening all day long, and it leads you down a road where ultimately you stand in the place of God and say, you're out. You can put yourself in a place that Jesus never put himself in. There was no one out. There was no one out. There was no one out. Everyone was in. Jesus included all of us at the cross. So what does it look like to live our lives, even if we're not sure about what it looks like at the end, and what does it look like to live our lives now like Jesus lived his life, where everyone is included and everyone is invited? What does it look like for sons and daughters to put sacrificial love as the foundation of how they live, move, and have their being? What would the world look like if sons and daughters operated that way, not counting people's sins against them, not counting these things against them, not counting their broken ideologies, their actions? I'm not suggesting there isn't a problem with sin, and I don't want to get too far down any other roads here. What's burning on me is these two thoughts, and that's what I'm chasing down. I pray that you would be one, was his prayer, and he's really good at praying. Then he